Hello, I'm Dr. Amir Fassad, and I am here at the Masters of the Universe Lounge of the LaRouchie Supper Club in beautiful Newton, Massachusetts. It is the evening before the Patriot burned the Quran Day, and not so coincidentally, the day before Sam Mills' birthday as well. I am here with Democratic congressional candidate Rachel Brown, fresh from her exciting primary debate with Barney Frank. Ms. Brown, now that you have exposed Barney Frank as a secret foe of nuclear fusion who would try to keep Americans from Mars, why is it necessary to go to Lansing, Michigan? Won't this distract from your Massachusetts campaign?
Why, Dr. Fassad, as someone who understands Queen Elizabeth's role in selling drugs to the Western world and weakening our response to the Islamic menace, I would certainly expect you to understand the critical role played by Sam Mills in all of this.
Yes, as everyone says. Where were you on September 11? Everyone seems to forget what was happening on Turner Street in Lansing on that fateful day.
We know all too well how far Osama's henchmen would have gotten, or would not have gotten, without the intellectual authorship of Mr. Mills. It has often been whispered among those in the know at Executive Intelligence Review that the so-called burning desire poetry readings created by Mr. Mills were really lessons on setting large buildings on fire with jet fuel.
This might explain Mr. Mills' interest in the songs of Brian Eno, particularly the Tiger Mountain tune. Burning airlines give you so much more.
And it's not so far a stretch from burning airlines to burning books, which is why we are looking into Mr. Mills' communications in Gainesville right now.
Hold on, now you have even me confused. If Lyndon LaRouche believes Sam Mills is a Salafist providing aid and comfort to al-Qaeda, why would you think he would simultaneously help Terry Jones of Dove World Outreach burn Qurans?
Pay attention, Dr. Fassad. For someone who regularly consorts with Queen Elizabeth while eating Skittles, you seem to be missing some key points. Terry Jones is flying to New York to meet on Sam Mills' birthday with Imam Rauf to discuss joint plans for world domination. And the day before the meeting, it was revealed that Terry Jones and Rush Limbaugh were high school classmates. Jones and Rauf were part of a cross-cultural death squad, as predicted by Paul Berman and other writers, who will ensnare stupid devout people to fight each other to the death.
Where did Sam's role in all this begin?
At Rush Limbaugh's high school, of course. Sam made plans to move to Lansing to take on the U.S. Labor Party, which was the organization Lyndon LaRouche worked with at the time. Then, after hounding us out of town, he became a sleeper agent for Limbaugh and Terry Jones, organizing those reprehensible, burning desires, events of his.
But why romantic poems on Valentine's Day, Rachel? Why use that particular cover for training suicide bombers?
You haven't heard much about honor killings, have you, Doctor? Or the Taliban trying to pump poison gas into girls' schools in Afghanistan? While the suicide commandos were learning about airplanes, they were observing good, chaste Islamic women falling victim to the Americans' promiscuous poetry reading ways. It was bound to create a conflagration.
So you are due to land in Lansing at noon on Saturday, September 11. What happens then? Do you send out a hit squad of your own? Do you protest Sam Mills at his home? Send him booby-trapped flowers?
Hell, no, baby. I am offering him a job as my campaign manager. Lyndon LaRouche has always wanted the world to end in Holocaust. No one is as prepared to ratchet up my campaign against Barney Frank as Sam Mills is. And we can sabotage the Jones-Rauf talks as a fringe benefit, create some scary fireworks in Manhattan and Gainesville, even as we drive everyone in Massachusetts crazy.
Well, you've already succeeded in driving me crazy. Crazy for Skittles, that is. It's not easy to leave Amir Fassad speechless these days, but any plot involving Sam Mills and September 11 leaves me with absolutely nothing to say. Except happy birthday to Sam Mills, and beware of crazed Salafists disguised as evangelical Sarah Palin fans, disguised as Lansing area poetry fans, disguised as Massachusetts LaRouchie crazes. We'll be back soon with an update on the crazy American elections, if events overseas don't drag us away first. Happy birthday, Sam.